I'm James Spann. This is the morning edition of the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday, the 2nd of May. Hey, rain chances actually go up for one day this week, and that would be tomorrow for this end of the state. Let's get in there and take a look. We'll start with some of the Skycam shots around the network early this morning at the somewhat ridiculous hour of 5 o'clock. That's downtown Tuscaloosa. Looking down over Greensboro Avenue is seen from the Tuscaloosa County Courthouse. Work our way down to the south there, so look at the Clanton City Hall in Chilton County. And in Lee County, the Auburn Skycam. Way off in the distance, you can see Jordan-Hare Stadium. All right, the primary storm track is north of here. We all know that, but if you look very carefully, you can see that little swirl in the Gulf south of Mobile Bay. Little weak upper low and surface trough down there, and that thing is moving north. That will be pulling deeper tropical moisture in here over the next 24 hours and just hopefully setting up a little rain for us, mainly tomorrow. Of course, all the organized severe weather stays way up north. A moderate risk today for parts of Nebraska and Iowa. And surrounding that, a slight risk from Nebraska to Chesapeake Bay. Tomorrow, pretty much the same area. Places like Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit, Cleveland, Kansas City with a risk of severe weather and also a slight risk over West Texas. And on day 3, pretty much the same folks with active convection. All right, rain for the next 5 days, valid through the weekend, through Sunday evening at 7. You can see that little slug of higher moisture coming up from the south. This is suggesting Mobile might pick up 1 inch of rain. The heavier totals across our state on the western side, lighter amounts to the east. And most of this will be tomorrow for this end of the state. And thought we checked the output of the RPM. Pretty good agreement. It's got the better rains over southwest Alabama. In fact, that's suggesting maybe some rain amounts of almost 3 inches down there. And the amounts up this way, about 1/2 to 1 inch. And we'll just have to see how it lines up. Certainly the western side of the state should see the better rains, but even East Alabama will definitely have a chance of showers. Let's take a look. This is the OZGFS, valid at 1 o'clock this afternoon at 500 millibars, about 18,000 feet off the ground. Got the ridge in place here. The storm track is to the north, but we've got that upper feature over the Gulf. And down below that, rain will be increasing today on the Gulf Coast of Alabama and Mississippi, down into southeast Louisiana, but we stay mostly dry. Partly sunny, upper 80s, only a slight chance of a shower. But tomorrow, yeah, that deeper moisture axis is right on top of us. A little weakness in the ridge with that feature from the Gulf. So we'll forecast pretty good chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow for a change. And hopefully that'll settle the dust. And because of the clouds and showers, it will not be as warm. In fact, there might be somebody that stays in the 70s all day tomorrow. Most folks with a high probably in the low 80s. On Friday, the upper ridge strengthens again. That'll feature out of the Gulf, kicks off to the east. So that looks like a mostly dry day with a high in the mid-80s. And let's check the weekend. The upper ridge kind of reconfigures itself and is centered to the west of here. We have a light northwest flow aloft, and as you know, that can present some surprises, but for now it looks like a pretty quiet weekend. In fact, this run is drier with the ridge a little closer, so very warm. In fact, if this is right, we'll be up there close to 90 on Saturday and Sunday. Partly sunny, and yes, maybe enough moisture for a few showers, but they should be few and far between. Wouldn't expect much. Or Sunday looks awfully dry, so good weather for the races at Talladega. It's going to be awfully warm. Bring the sunscreen. I say warm. It's going to be hot. And if a shower happens to develop around the superspeedway, it shouldn't last long. There's Monday of next week. Pretty much the same deal. Got a surface low over northern Missouri, but that's where all the main wave action will be. Tuesday, got a little front trailing from that surface low we'll keep an eye on. And then Wednesday of next week, front will not make it through here with that look. We've got the southwest flow aloft, and down below that, rain increasing off to the west. We'll go out there the next day. This is May 10th, Thursday of next week, and that trough axis is progressive. And hey, if that's right, that might set up a little nice rain event for us, and we need that. And again, that's a week from tomorrow. And as the trough settles in, that would suggest a change to cooler air beginning toward the end of next week. We'll check the end of the forecast, May 17th. Very light flow aloft, suggesting temperatures may be around average with No organized rain with that look. And again, no sign of any big severe weather issues here for the next 15 days. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. We'll have notes on the blog. Next video by 3:30 or so today. And if you have time, catch us on the news this evening, ABC 3340 at 4, 5, 6, and 10 on the live stream or on the television side. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
The first thing you've got to understand, you cannot rely on an outdoor siren. You cannot hear those inside a home, a building, a church. It won't work. You've got to get something inside your house. That's a weather radio or maybe a smartphone app. We work with a company that's developed a wonderful weather radio app for Android phones and iPhones. It knows where you are, and if you're in a tornado warning polygon, you get the warning. And if you're not, you don't. It's an effective device, and it's a great way to be sure you get the warning.